Nearly a decade of talks between Israel and the Palestinians has produced little substantive progress. Nevertheless, new polling indicates that expectations on both sides appear to have received a boost from U.S. President Barack Obama's personal intervention. Palestinian pollster Khalil Shikaki has been following public opinion in the region for more than 20 years. He told the Media Line that the latest U.S. intervention is apparently creating greater expectation for compromise among both Israelis and Palestinians.
When we presented the publics with a strong American intervention and pressure on both sides, we found that there was more willingness to compromise than the case without American intervention.
The Palestinian sentiment that Washington is overly supportive of the Jewish state seems to be changing.
We asked whether people on both sides would like to see greater American intervention in the peace process, more than what we see now. And the answer on the Palestinian case was positively yes.
In general, the Palestinians believe that Obama's involvement in the peace process will be good for them. And in general, Israelis believe that it won't be good for the state of Israel. Ironically, the American president's intervention has created expectations on both sides that when peace talks finally do resume, there's a greater chance of success than there was before.
I'm really glad about it. There is a growing sense in Israeli society that we really need Obama to save us from ourselves.
I see him in television. I think it is good. Barack Obama is a strong man and he's like peace.
But when it comes down to it, both sides are still miles apart. Pollster Dalia Schindlin, who has been following Israeli public opinion, says Israelis are increasingly hesitant to move the peace process forward and are not pressuring the government to sign any deals soon.
The status quo here is better than people think. Israelis are living pretty comfortable lives. They know that there really isn't any long-term development here without resolution of the conflict. They are realistic. But are they going to go out into the streets to demand those concessions? No.
Fatah Central Committee member Nabil Shath says President Obama has failed in his bid to win an Israeli commitment to freeze building in settlements, Jewish communities located on West Bank land acquired in the 1967 war.
Obviously, some changes have to be made in the Israeli position to justify any hope that this time it will be different from previous failures.
Israel's prime minister has warned that Israel will be unable to take risks if the international community does not support Israel's right to self-defense. While the gaps remain wide, there does appear to be some sense of optimism that the Israelis and Palestinians will finally return to the negotiating table in earnest. Many on both sides see this as a result, perhaps short-lived, of President Obama's energetic intervention. This is Aryeh O'Sullivan reporting for the Media Line.